When I saw a trailer of Dying Light 2 for the first time, it happened. Without knowing, I bought a ticket to the hype train, and during the whole journey I was not able to get off because the train was just too fast. Now we have arrived at the destination and I think I like to have my money back. In my last video I talked already about the missing HDR, and in this video I like to talk about the performance and the visual quality from Dying Light 2 on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series. And I have to criticize, and maybe criticize is not the right word, but some YouTube channels, not all of them, but some YouTube channels trying to tell me that the PlayStation 5 version and the Xbox Series X version from this game are actually looking good, and I have to disagree. If you think that a blurry 1080p 60 FPS picture is good looking, then you're wrong in my opinion. If you think just to have a couple of ray tracing effects enabled on the screen sacrifice to have 1080p, a blurry picture and 30 FPS, then you're wrong again. But maybe it's just me and my expectations are way too much, so I would say without any further ado, let's talk about the performance and visual quality from Dying Light 2. Starting with the Xbox and my most important topic, 60 versus 30 FPS. In my personal opinion, this game is not playable in the 30 FPS modus, but I have the feeling that on both consoles the resolution mode is handling 30 FPS a little bit better than the quality mode. Jumping to the PlayStation 5 version and my results are the same. The 30 FPS modus are not playable for me, but I have the same feeling that the resolution mode on the PlayStation 5 is handling 30 FPS a little bit better compared to the quality mode. In all the three performance modes you have a stable frame rate in 99% of the time. Just in certain locations you may experience minor dips. The quality mode on both consoles offers you a 1080p resolution, 30 FPS, ray tracing and ambient occlusion. The resolution mode on both consoles offers you a near 4K resolution. On the Xbox Series X we're talking about around 1900p, on the PlayStation 5 we have around 1800p, and the details, shadow details, visual details are close to the performance mode, which offers you a 1080p resolution and 60 FPS. The Xbox Series X has a very tiny advantage in terms of resolution in the resolution mode compared to the PlayStation 5 version. We're talking around 1900p versus 1800p on the PlayStation 5. But is this actually visible? In my opinion, not. Not when you not zoom in into the picture, not when you have a still picture, because when you're playing 100 pixels more or less are not visible. The Xbox Series S just offers one performance mode, 1080p 30 FPS, and in terms of the visual quality, this mode is very close to the performance mode on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. In terms of the loading times, I couldn't find a big difference. Yes, the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X are a little bit faster than the PlayStation 5, but this is very minor. I'm still very disappointed with this game, and I'm not even talking about the missing HDR. The performance and the visual from this game are just average in my opinion. Even the 60 FPS performance mode is very blurry and hard to play, to be very honest. If you like to hear my personal recommendation and what mode you should play, then there's just one answer: 60 FPS is the absolute minimum. Anything else like 30 FPS in a game like this is for me unacceptable. That's my opinion. I like to hear or read your opinion, of course, so make sure you like, subscribe and you put a couple of comments in this video. I would much appreciate it. And now, yeah, have fun with this game, because gameplay wise, to be very honest, I really like it.